guys, welcome back to our video. If you haven't seen our first one, the link is probably in the description box below, where we unbox our KitchenAid stand mixer. So for this video, we are going to make pizza dough. We usually make this pizza dough by hand almost every week, so it's a tried and tested dough. We figured let's give it a shot in the stand mixer and see how it comes out. So I have everything prepped up. Let's get into the video. Alright, so for our dough, we have all of the ingredients we are going to need today. We have about 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and we decided to use 1 cup of multigrain flour as well to make it semi-healthy. I have about half a cup of extra flour reserved for when we get started and the dough is a little sticky, we can go ahead and add this in. In the stainless steel bowl, we have 1 cup of water mixed with 1 cup of dry active yeast. Alright, let me just start again. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started on our dough. We have all of the ingredients that we're going to need here today. Here I have 1 cup of all-purpose flour mixed with 1.5 cups of multigrain flour. So we added multigrain to make it semi-healthy. And then I have a little bit, like I would say about a little less than a cup of flour reserved on the side for when we get it started and it's a little too wet. In the stainless steel bowl, I have 1 cup of lukewarm water mixed with 1 packet of dry active yeast and 1 teaspoon of sugar. We already have this activated and ready to go. And then we also need about 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. If you don't have extra virgin olive oil, I think regular oil or olive oil will be just fine. And then we have on our KitchenAid stand mixer, we have our dough hook ready to go. So let's get started. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm just going to go ahead and pour our 2.5 cups of flour right into our 1 cup of lukewarm water and try and not make a mess. Oop, okay. And then we're going to add about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. We're just going to eyeball this. If you don't feel comfortable eyeballing it, use a spoon. Okay. And then we're just going to go ahead and take our bowl. The bottom of the bowl has little grooves. I don't know if you can see this, but it has little grooves that lock into the plate here. So I'm going to tilt up the stand mixer. And lock this in place. So when this is on, the power from the motor won't shake the bowl. And then I'm going to, once I place the bowl and put down the head, you can't see this, but on this side I have a lever just like this that lets me lock this in place so I can't lift this. And to go ahead and protect ourselves, I'm going to go ahead and put the splatter shield on and not get flour all over myself. I think it's sitting. Yeah. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start at the slowest speed. So it has from 1 to 10 increments of 2. And we're just going to go ahead and get started here at the first setting, hoping nothing kicks up. Alright, so our dough has come together pretty nicely. We used about, what did you say, like 3 to 5 spoons of the flour that we had reserved into here.
Yeah, about 5 spoons.
So we're gonna go ahead and take a look and see how this turned out. So obviously it's pizza dough, so it's gonna be a little sticky, but this is really cool. The dough hook, like it just peels off pretty nicely. All right, so as you can see, it's still sticky, elasticy, just like pizza dough should be, and it's pretty bouncy. So let's take this off of here. And we're gonna go ahead and grab it and put it into another bowl for rising. It's really sticky. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in the bowl and just grab this the best I can. And we're gonna work the dough in here a little bit before we set it to rise. As you can see, this is super sticky. It's sticking to my fingers. But I'm gonna try to knead it a little bit more just to get it really smooth like a pizza dough. And then we're gonna go ahead and show you the next step. Alright, so we've taken our dough out, put it in this bowl. We just sort of kneaded it, smoothed it out, and then put some olive oil at the bottom so it doesn't stick. And then I've covered it with plastic wrap. So we're going to go ahead and try the cold rise method, and we're going to pop this in the refrigerator overnight. So this is good to go. We'll let you know how the pizza turns out tomorrow. But the KitchenAid stand mixer did a really good job of bringing together all of the dough. I really didn't have to knead it too much after moving it into the separate bowl for rising. I would say the only thing, the only sort of issue that we saw was that because of the motor going a little bit faster, it was shaking. So most of the time I had my hand here just kind of holding it down so it wasn't rattling everything off of this table. But overall, I would say really good so far. We're going to go ahead and test out some more recipes. If you guys are interested, keep watching our videos. Bye!